Right at the picture, pop little photo bomb, grabbing you right at the picture. Hot body can't get my number, I cover him as soon as he pitch. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Don't get no. Right at the picture, pop little photo bomb. I'm grabbing you right at the picture. Hot body can't get my number, I cover as soon as he pitch. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Head to toe, we get expensive. Cartier lens for my vision. I see you fake pretending. You burnt, you ran out of mint. You burnt. Come round and let the picture. Hot body can't get my number, I cover him as soon as he pitch. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Don't get no. I can't. Don't get no. Right at the picture. Pop little photo bomb. Grabbing you right at the picture. Hot body can't get my number, I cover him as soon as he pitch. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Don't get no. Right at the picture. Pop little photo bomb. I'm grabbing you right at the picture. Hot body can't get my number, I cover as soon as he pitch. Head to toe, East LeBron. I did not come to play with you. Head to toe, we get expensive. Cartier lens for my vision. I see you fake. They salute the kid like a 10. Rappers that I can't even spell. Look my shell, no money trail. My ever Fendi, your ex. Like a soldier. Water sound like it's a.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we're inside the bubble with Washington Mystics and 2K fan Ariel Powers. Plus, we're talking 2K21 with Mike Wang and Agent Zero.
Hold the ice on the choker. She look older, she shake it like she came from the nose. Yeah, dog, I like power.
Oh, Canada, we stand up.
And the Canadian National Anthem performed by Linda Lynn for the defending NBA champion Toronto Raptors. What a moment. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against Golden State. Well, for the Warriors, this is the season I'm sure they're anxious to put behind them, and it probably can't end soon enough. As of now, they have the worst record in the NBA. And we'll see Steph Curry. At this point in his career, can you guys say that he's the greatest shooter you've ever seen?
I would say he's the greatest shooter in the modern era. The way the game is played today allows you to have better shot opportunities, more opportunities, and more freedom. So yes, in this era, he's the greatest shooter, without question.
Often the bad shot for everyone else is a great shot for him. His nickname is Pistol Pete Mahmoud Jackson.
You know what I like to say about Steph Curry?
I do know.
He makes it look
effortless.
Oh.
Wish, 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 wish.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. And then the seven up.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Wiggins.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them. And they have Toronto, a diverse city with global engagement. Kevin?
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, D.A. A lot of speed out there, Chris. Should be a track meet tonight. You played in a number of systems. Did you prefer a faster game or a slower pace?
Oh, I preferred the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, oh, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at center. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Down low. And there's Chris. That's good on the assist by Curry.
I mean, he can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Shot clock reset for Toronto. Yep, it counts.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And Toronto has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Siakam. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Ibaka finds Lowry. Now here's VanVleet. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Ibaka. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
So agile. Ibaka able to quickly come up and set the screen, then quickly rolls into position for the score.
Green bounce pass. Here's Wiggins. That shot missing. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who's the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
There's Chris. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. A shot by Curry, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a bunch of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing. A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Nets. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Toronto. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And I think for Toronto, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Lets it fly from 18. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Great feed by Draymond. Among forwards, he's always at or near the #1 spot in assist rate.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Here's Wiggins. Rebound by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. It made things difficult out there. Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is, but I honestly believe the hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
And here is Siakam, following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Siakam uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got his second basket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Drills it from outside. And C-Web, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, you know, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not.
Lowry against Curry. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
Golden State moving it around. Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Raptors leading by 5. Lets it fly from 18. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The pass to Green, and stolen by Siakam. Moving it up. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 6.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. It's good from long range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Siakam. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Serge Ibaka, he's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, you know, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
You know, Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
Lowry out there with Davis, and it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level. His determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Here's Poole. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now, here's Lowry. He's tightly guarded, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He hit that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. Still none so far here in the second.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. Powell, that's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
In the corner, it's Wiggins over Davis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Now here's Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Outside Gasol. And they call an illegal screen here. We're talking about number 1 options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you got to have as the team's go-to scorer, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 for 27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh, my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar that the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is, again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed a lot the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
And the shot goes down. Gasol's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Curry with the 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Curry with the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Checking out the numbers for Curry. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. Averaging about 23 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
From deep. Offensive rebound. Pascal. Second shot opportunity. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%. Catching
up on the changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Hollis Jefferson, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. And that one misses. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
Powell kicks to VanVleet. Thompson comes with the double team. Siakam outside. Toronto working the ball around now.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Thompson inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thompson's got 5 now.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Powell, that's good.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range, and there's no hand in his face.
Now here's Curry. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
Gorgeous shooting for him. I mean, Curry, the quick release. He's getting it done from mid-range.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Siakam kicks to Powell. Back to Siakam. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Over to the left wing. Boucher's shot is off. Warriors trail by 6. Passes it to Pascal. Fires for 3. Drops in the tray. Pascal's got his second bucket of the night. Thompson against Siakam. It's Powell on the wing. With 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A big night so far for Serge Ibaka. He had 12 points and 5 rebounds. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Here's Van Vliet after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Van Vliet with it, poked away. Curry with it. Lowry picked him up. And here we go, fast break. Wiggins has got it. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. He has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. After winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. And he comes up with the deuce. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Chris. He trains the quick shot. Chris has got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 9th assist in the game now. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. 5th on the list, Andrew Wiggins.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Oh, yeah, Greg. There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. I mean, to make the list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
No, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting a 3 tonight.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Marcus Gasol checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here is Lowry. He's got 9. Outside for Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Chris. And that one is off. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taking on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Looney, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Took him no time at all on that one.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for this.
Pass to Gasol. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And the shot is good. And 11 points for Kyle Lowry.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Timeout called the Warriors. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
Some changes for Toronto. Boucher is checked in, and it's Powell in for Kyle Lowry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 2. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this is the concentration Thompson exhibits. I mean, if you're going to foul him, you have to foul him hard.
Well, going into the summer, Klay Thompson had said he wanted to stay with the Warriors. But Chris also said that he deserved a max contract.
Yeah, and if you look at Klay's resume, it's hard to argue that he isn't worth that amount. Let's remember what he's done for this team. The shooting he provides, the defense, the championships, he's earned what he was given.
That free throw good from Thompson. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending a guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard, an offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of the rules. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie?
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's good for 2.
And that's just playing under control. I mean, Green, an efficient scorer who can hit the mid-range shot.
Now Davis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Powell against Thompson. The shot by Powell, no good. The Warriors leading.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possessions. He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Inside, and finished off by Gasol.
They got to ride Gasol as long as they can because the big man is as hot as they come tonight.
Elbow shot. Again, Golden State. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Back to Powell. From the top of the key, he buries it. Powell's got 9. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Toronto ahead, up 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Ibaka and Van Vliet out there with Powell, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Siakam in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And you wonder what's gotten into Ibaka. He's been much more aggressive and successful than usual on the offensive end.
Now here's Thompson. Good work there as it goes. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And the pass to Curry. Here's Pascal. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And some changes here for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Lowry in for Powell. And the Warriors also making a change. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Draymond Green. And here is Siakam. Out to the right wing. Now here's Van Vliet. Tight defense on him, and he uses the glass on the lane. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Pascal. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Oh, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
On defense, the Warriors count it good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Curry deciding where to go with it. The dish to Thompson. 20 feet out. And good. He nails it.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Raptors leading by 5. Up top, guarded by Curry. The shot by Lowry, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well, until that one anyway.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Van Vliet. Outside for Lowry. Here on an open. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Deep three-point range, and it's Toronto with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Wiggins, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Raptors leading by 6. To the middle, it's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Siakam, good.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Warriors trail by 8. Thompson inside the line. And another basket for Golden State.
And Thompson is highly efficient with the pull-up J, taking advantage of whatever space he's given.
Lowry passes to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry, fires the 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Thompson misses. Raptors leading by 9. Outside Lowry. Here's the 3. Chris with the rebound. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Thompson, second chance shot, and it's good on the way out. Thompson's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love the way Thompson goes after that miss. Ensures that they make the next one.
To the inside. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. 12 points for Siakam.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And here is Siakam after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Down low. And Lowry gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 8. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Now Lowry after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there in the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Gasol. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Raptors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyle Lowry.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Open up there for Siakam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the game.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Outside Lowry. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Serge, big win tonight. Now, people may think you have some easy games on the schedule, but you did not play easy tonight.
Because we know where we want to go, you know. That's why we was focused tonight. Good to finish strong.
And it was a strong performance, Serge. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.